Hey everybody, it's your scruffy yet somehow charming DM here. My name's Chris, and I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in to this episode of Party in Peril Villains. If this is your first time, welcome, but you might want to go back a few episodes and start with the very first episode of this campaign. Otherwise, you might be like, what the heck is going on? If this isn't your first time, you probably just want to get on with the episode. However, I do want to just remind everybody that if you're not already subscribed, make sure you go ahead and do that so you don't have to keep chasing all these episodes down every time a new one comes out. And also, because we haven't mentioned it in a while, if you support NerdSloth on Patreon by going to patreon.com/NerdSloth, that makes a lot of sense, you get access to a really long bonus episode in which you can hear all of us in Party in Peril coming up with the characters, brainstorming a bunch of aspects of the world, and hear a whole bunch of behind the scenes stuff about the history of the world, the different kingdoms and cultures involved, and all kinds of really fun stuff. So if you're into that kind of thing and you want to support what we do or support any of the other shows on nerdsloth.com, consider a monthly donation. Once again, that's patreon.com/nerdsloth. But let's get going with the episode. So, where we last left off, the Hellmates had found the hiding place of the Razor's Edge Lords in a secret, spooky-looking tower full of magic with a weird door that they couldn't open. And the dagger that they possess kept telling them that they required blood, but they don't have the correct blood, as pointed out by a flea named Frederick. Deciding to vacate before the Razor's Edge Lords get back, they journey into the Lucky Forest where they run into an old bugbear that gives them a little bit of helpful information and then asks them to never come back. Alright, let's cue the music.
The world of Alurin, a land promising adventure, treasure, and glory at every turn for all the many heroes that inhabit it. From the far reaches of the frozen fjords to the sweltering jungles of Ishtka, opportunity awaits for all those brave enough to seek it. And, wait, who are you?
However, we are not the heroes of this tale, so welcome to the Party in Peril Villains campaign.
Alright, are you guys still traveling to Te He Gre?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I am curious about that death hoof thing, but since he said it was
Out of the way. Too long on foot.
Right. That'll be a later thing.
And also, like, deductive mind thinking, like, the solution to get into the Razor's Edge, like this door upstairs, likely wouldn't be something so far away.
Yeah, I would think at most, like, we might be able to get more information in that port city that he was talking about that he used to work at. Because maybe
closer?
there's some, at least taverns there or something that we could ask around.
And we could ask about the giants and orcs that attacked Noblethorn, because I don't think we knew that.
You did know that.
Oh, we did?
You learned it.
Oh, that's
it was kind of a
right.
throwaway thing that Nate let you know.
That's because
that's how the breach happened.
Yes, that's how it was crumbling on the side.
Yes, that is what happened with the breach.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys are heading back to you keep walking. You enter towards Te He Gre, and you pop open the secret trap door. You start heading inside.
Guys, I just had a thought. What if...
Did you leave something back at the base?
No. What if the Razor's Edge came back here?
Oh.
Maybe...
Oh my.
But I don't think they're going to work. I'm sure they're going back home.
Unless they're tracking us.
Exactly.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
We're damned if we do, damned if we don't.
All right. You guys just go ahead. I'm gonna linger.
Okay, so you pop open the door, you go down the stairs, and you run into, of course, Chull guarding the entrance.
Ah, we is returned. How is we today?
Busy.
That's quite rude, Fly.
Chull, greetings. Have you managed to see the Razor's Edgelords recently?
No Razor's Edgelords have reported in today.
All right, fantastic. And I hope you and your family are doing well. We're going to go inside now.
Chull misses his family, wishes they were not horribly slaughtered.
So Wazlo guesses they're not doing so well. Apologies.
Not so well, no.
This is why I don't socialize.
Joel stands aside and lets you all in.
But a single tear falls from his eye as we talk.
You can barely sense that his bottom lip quivering a little as you walk past.
Yeah, he sniffles a little bit.
As you're walking in and you're passing through the entrance, past like the pillars with the broken kind of statues and things that are kind of part of the entrance of the underground portion there of Te He Gre. You see Boffal kind of makes his way out of his little office there, and he's just like, "Oh, hello there, Hellmates. I do have a note from you from our esteemed leader, Torth the Mad. He has a note for me that he wanted to pass on to you, as he has barred himself in his room and is not letting anybody in. He folded it into some sort of aerodynamic paper apparatus, which he threw out the door and hit me in the eye." And you can see one of his eyes is very squinty and a little puffy and kind of watery. Here you are. And Boffal hands the three of you a foul-smelling scrap of parchment that has been unfolded from what we would know as a paper airplane. And a note is scrawled on it in some sort of bodily fluid, which is really suspect, and you're not sure what it is. All you can make out is says, "Walls quiet, find Assins. Suspections, me, crossed out. Boffal, Bulgar, Chull, Kraggle, Sethrax, R&D, all other companies." And he lists the other companies that work for Te He Gre. Best goods for sell, Iron Grizzlies, Razor's Edge Lords, Yeeks. Those are the other companies. Find Assins.
I don't think he can. Do you think he means assassins?
Wazlo hopes not. Assins is better.
Now, I don't know what this is about. As I said, I did not read your letter, but if there's something strange going on that is being kept secret from villain resources, I feel that might be a little inappropriate. So if there's something that you need help with, I mean, feel free to share your grievances with me. I would love to be able to help you all.
Boffal, are you in charge of Torth the Mad?
No, Torth would be my superior.
Then why do you care about a note that came directly from him and you think you should be involved?
Well, I care for the well-being of everyone here at Te He Gre.
Mm-hmm.
Boffal, who is the oldest creature in the dungeon?
The oldest? Well, that's quite a personal question there, young person, but I say young person, but, now that I think about it,
Is it a prisoner or someone who works here?
I suspect it would come down to either yourself, no offense, sorry about that.
None taken.
Yourself, or possibly, it's a very good question. I'm not sure how old Kraggle is, seeing how he's semi-made of rock, which is very hard to tell. Or possibly the Nothic that you all brought in, Zozo. Maybe one of those two, I'm not entirely sure.
How old are you?
Now, excuse me, I happen to be in... Do I really need to disclose this information?
Well, are you older than Lillith or not?
Do you want a birthday party or not?
I would love a birthday party, yes. I just didn't really want to disclose it. Fine. Can we just say that I'm 39?
Yes.
Thank you. 39 is my answer, and I'm sticking with it. Now, is there something I should be worried about? Do you need help with whatever's going on, or what do you need? Is there anything I can help you with at all?
Nope.
Oh, Wazlo thinks we're good.
Oh, okay. Well, you know where my office is, and he points at his office. It's right there. Literally right there, that doorway. So if you do need help, that's me. That's me right there.
We will
Building
keep that
resources.
in mind.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes. And then he turns around, trips over a rock, falls, knocks himself out.
Aw.
Oh,
Okay,
perfect. That was getting awkward. Let's go.
Maybe
Shall we find Kraggle or Zozo?
let's go find Zozo. They like us.
You head over to the dungeons, or not the dungeons, the cells, where Zozo is working, and you pass by, you pass along the narrow kind of stairway and pathway where there are no walls separating like the ledge that you're on from falling into the dark abyss until you reach where the cells are. And you see Zozo just kind of casually hanging out, playing with some of the rusty chains.
Oh, hey everyone. How's it going? Haven't seen y'all for quite a spell. How you been doing?
Surviving, Zozo. Surviving.
Oh, I feel that. I feel that real good. Honey, oh, I'm right there with you. What y'all been up to?
No one would give Wazlow their bones. Wazlow's
No bones
sad.
for you. Now that's a shame. Wazlow, I would give you so many bones. I'm pretty sure I got some bones around here.
And he starts just kind of digging around in some old corpses and stuff.
Here you go. I got plenty of bones here. Do you want some of these bones?
Yes, please.
Here, just take your pick. Take your pick, little one. Just grab some of these bones.
He grabs the ripest bone and starts just gnawing on it.
Yeah, we're trying to figure something out. Do you know anything about this or this? And like she reaches into the bag of holding and just pulls out the dagger and the book.
Now, that's the dagger I gave y'all. I mean, I told you, aside from it looking dope as hell, I don't know. I thought it looked pretty cool. I just found it. But it's pretty sweet, isn't it? I mean, I thought so. Do you not like it?
Oh no, we love it.
Oh, okay. Good.
Has the dagger ever spoken to you?
Spoken to me? Nope. Y'all hearing voices or something? I don't know if that's a good sign, honey. You might want to talk to somebody about that. And preferably not more inanimate objects.
We could be short on sugar.
Sure. What does that mean?
Our blood sugar is low.
Oh, I got it. Oh, y'all got diabetes too.
Speaking of blood, can you hold the dagger real quick?
Oh, yeah. Sure. I mean, is this like a subtle way of trying to give me back that gift that I gave y'all?
No. We just want to make sure it's not all in our heads.
Oh, you want to see if... Now, hold up. Are you trying to put like some sort of curse on me as a practical joke? Is that what's up?
We believe the dagger can tell us people's blood and their ancient times.
Oh, well, that's weird. All right.
As comical as it would be to curse a friend, we have no intention of doing so currently.
Okay, yeah. But if you do curse someone, I want to be there to see it. That'd be funny.
Oh, definitely. We'll
Okay,
let you know.
cool. All right.
So Zozo takes the dagger, and the dagger says,
Almost close, but not the right blood.
What? I heard that. What is it saying? You said I was close, but I ain't the right blood. What?
It means your diabetes levels are good right now.
Oh, was I supposed to like poke my finger with it and put it on a strip or something?
It's like a
What am I
mood
supposed to do?
ring. It senses when you touch it.
Oh, okay.
Seems like you're healthy. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
So have you encountered anyone as old as you or older?
Oh, I'm fairly young, to be honest. I ain't that old.
As young as you?
Let me think. Well, let me see. Well, I guess depending on, I mean, it's different for me. So, like, I was summoned. So, like, I was from a totally other plane. So, my age is kind of like relative, really. So, to you guys, to y'all, I'm really only like maybe a few weeks old, to be honest. So, if y'all were to compare me to someone else. I'm basically a baby.
What realm are you from?
Oh, like one of the 9 hells originally.
I don't know what those are.
Oh, it sucks.
It kind of sounds like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was originally from one of the 9 hells, brought into the Underdark, then summoned straight into that little dungeon there.
Wait, did you say you're in the Underdark?
Yeah, I was in the Underdark for a little while. That was cool. It was much better there than the hells.
How does one go to the Underdark?
I mean, I don't know. I got summoned there. I don't know. I've been summoned a lot.
Can you tell us anything about that book?
The book, I mean, it looks pretty Underdark. Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff down that Underdark. It looks pretty similar. Like, it looks like it's got some similar kind of features from other things I've seen there. I mean, that's for sure.
Do you know how to open it?
I mean, don't you just flip the page?
Are you able to open it? Like, she gives the book to him.
He tries to open it, and it does not open for him.
Now, ain't that a thing? Huh. All right, then. Well, now I feel sheepish. Okay. Well, he hands the book back to you. I thought I was being cheeky, but I guess it's not as easy as I thought it was. I guess reading ain't for everybody, huh?
Have you ever been summoned with other creatures such as yourself at the same time?
Oh, yeah, a bunch of us were summoned out of the 9 hells into the Underdark. A whole bunch of us.
Where are your colleagues?
Oh, I don't know. When I got summoned from the Underdark into that dungeon y'all found me in, I was the only one that came there. Aside from that big old wormy thing that's in there, too, somewhere.
Wait, the wormy thing was summoned with you?
Oh, yeah.
We
didn't talk much, though. He's kind of a dick.
Do you know his name?
Nah, he didn't say. And I don't want to make assumptions. I don't know it's a he. I feel bad about that. I don't want to put that forth. I didn't make the I didn't ask. So
okay.
Yeah. All I know is it's a wormy thing with a beak,
wormy,
and tentacles and nasty stuff.
And he came from the 9 hells as well.
Oh yeah, a bunch of us.
Maybe they go. Do you know? Have you talked to Kraggle at all?
Oh yeah, he's a fine fellow. Real good listener, that Kraggle.
Do you know where he is?
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen him leave the bar, to be honest. He's always back there, washing dishes and pouring drinks and just listen to everyone talk his stony little ears off.
Is he from the Underdark too?
I don't think so. I mean, I didn't see him down there.
Okay. Well, we think it's time we take our leave. We may go and visit Kraggle, but we appreciate your assistance, Zozo.
Okay, yeah, y'all come visit anytime here. And y'all find anyone for me to torture, be sure to bring them back here. I keep running out of things to maim and rip flesh from and all kinds of stuff. So, y'all find anything, let me know. I'd be happy to strip the meat off the bones for you. Give you some more bones.
Wazlo may have a warg or two in mind, but he'll keep you updated.
Okay, rock on.
Thank you, Zozo.
Yeah, anytime.
Team, what do we think?
You should go talk to Kraggle.
Wazlo thinks we speak to Kraggle first, go through the whole dagger spiel. I test him for diabetes as well. Not sure. and then if that's a dead end, maybe the worm is the answer.
Agree, I could use some ale.
Although but Zozo still wasn't the answer, so I wonder if the worm would be on the same level.
But it said he was close to the answer, so if that's the only other
Almost
summon
close, yeah.
that we know of.
All right, let's on to Kraggle. So we go to the bar.
Okay, so you guys turn around and you head back along the pathway, steering clear of the edge, so that nobody falls over the side into the infinite abyss of the inside of the cave system there. We don't know that it's infinite, but no one's tried to see how far down it goes.
That's like bottomless pits. Who's to say there's a bottomless pit?
You don't know if there's a bottom
somewhere.
You don't know if there's a bottom, and you don't want to find out. Once you get back to the safety of actually having walls that you can lean against, you're a little bit more casual. You come around to Pillar, go through, the rest of the hall there, and into the break room, past the Queevil board, where you can see Kraggle working behind the bar. You can see a bunch of kobolds over at one side with their weapons and stuff. It looks like they probably just got back from completing a Queevil, because some of them are dotted with a little bit of blood, and they are looking like they're having a good time, having a bunch of drinks. You can see, again, a large ogre and an orc seated at the bar, where Kraggle just scoots a drink over to the orc, and basically half a barrel to the ogre, who takes it in one hand and gulps it down. And then he sees the three of you walk in, and he's like,
"Oh, there you go. How's it going, everybody? Haven't seen y'all for quite some time, not since I think your first day here. So, how's it been hanging? Down and to the left?" That's just a little bartender joke there.
We've been as well as can be expected, given the missions we've been on. But we do have some questions for you.
Go ahead.
Would you mind holding this dagger?
Yeah, I guess. Why am I holding this dagger?
Also, I'll have some dirty tap water, please.
Oh, sure thing. Do you want me to hold the dagger first, or do you want the tap water first?
Dagger first is fine.
Dagger first. All right.
He sticks his big hand out and takes the dagger, and the dagger says,
"This being does not have the blood required to pass." Well,
right.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be insulted by this thing or what exactly is going on, but you can still get your dirty tap water.
Yes, Wazlo would appreciate that.
"Yeah, sure thing." He goes and he places the dagger back on the bar, and then he turns around and starts getting some real just muddy water. It's so gross. And then sets it on the table and slides it over to you.
So what's all that about?
Kraggle, how young would you say you are?
Oh, me? Oh, that's a real good question. I actually don't really know. I just remember being awakened on top of I was perched atop a tower one day, and I just was suddenly awake. And that's kind of all I remember. Now, that was about, say about 50 some odd years ago. Now, I don't know if I had any existence before then. That's just as much as I can remember. That doesn't mean I wasn't alive before that point. But being a gargoyle, I haven't really run into other gargoyles like myself. So, it is what it is. I'm just happy to have some sentience.
You got any mud coffee back there?
Oh yeah, I can get you some mud coffee.
Yes.
Here you go, little one.
Thank you.
Gets you some mud coffee. Roll a d20 for me.
12.
Yeah, +1 to perception for the rest of the session.
Coffee.
Yeah. Okay, you get an inspiration point.
So, what's all this about blood and asking me about my age and all that? What's going on here, really?
We'll tell you once we get it all figured out.
Once you get it figured out, huh?
It's a long story and a boring one.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm here to listen. That's kind of half my job, aside from serving drinks. I know it's not technically my job description, but I am sort of the dungeon therapist, if you will, being a bartender here. So if y'all need to, talk or bounce any ideas off, I'm always here. Y'all, go ahead.
Wazlo will be open with you. We are currently seeking ancient blood for this dagger to assist us in unlocking a secret door. And we are unable to discover where this blood is located, which is why we had you hold it to see if you were perhaps the one blessed with such blood.
Oh, I see. Well, I've never actually bled, so I'm not even sure if I have blood. So, I mean, that could be a problem.
And that's fair.
Yeah, if I could bleed, I mean, I'd give you some. I just don't really know. I mean, I've got rock for skin. So that seems kind of an obstacle, if you will. So where you found a magic door? Where is this door?
Somewhere.
Don't worry about that part. The question we have is, do you happen to know of an area where there may be a gathering of individuals who might have this ancient blood?
So are we talking these individuals gotta be old, or do they gotta be descended from, ancient beings of the world?
That is a loaded question.
Probably.
Because you're standing right next to one there with your Yunti right there.
Yeah.
Yuntai? Am I saying that right? Fuck, I don't remember.
This is DM Chris saying, I don't remember how to pronounce that shit. Yuntai, I think.
know.
I'm pretty sure it's Yuntai.
You're probably right. Yeah, Yun.
I mean, Yuntai is a pretty ancient bloodline. One of the most ancient. One of the primordial races.
Well, the dagger did advise us that her blood was ancient, but still not appropriate.
Oh, there's another one sitting over here at the bar. The ogre over there, he's of the primordial race. One of them. Don't know if he'd be willing to give you any blood.
Do you think he would be willing to hold the dagger for a second?
I mean, you could certainly ask him. I just don't know that, you might want to get on his good side first, if I'm being honest.
Maybe we should just go up near to him with the dagger, because we shouldn't let too many people see this dagger.
All right, I think that's a good idea. So maybe just walk up to him with it and see if it responds to just being near him.
Okay. Who's going to do that?
Who's got a good stealth? I have a +3, but I'm also large.
She Lynn has the best stealth for sure.
I do have the best stealth.
Okay.
Okay. I roll stealth.
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
It's because she's carrying a heavy dagger.
You fly up behind this huge ogre sitting at the bar, and you notice that he's got one arm around the orc sitting next to him. He's kind of like rubbing his back a little bit. They're just kind of chilling and stuff. Straightens up a little bit in his chair and just slightly turns his head and catches you out of the corner of his eye, and he's just like,
What is going on over here? Why are you coming at me with a dagger?
I thought you dropped it. And I wanted to make sure that, is it yours?
he takes his hand off of his companion's back, and you see that, like, his hand itself is larger than your entire body, and, like, the dagger is the size of his, like, almost the size of, like, his pinky. And he's like,
Does that dagger look like something I would be wielding?
Maybe as a toothpick.
It's a funny joke.
Okay, does the dagger say anything throughout this entire interaction?
not yet.
Okay.
Okay, I know I'm intimidating because of my size. What do you really want?
If you could just hold on to the dagger for a second while just hold on to the dagger so I can, like, right myself and then be able to take it back to where I think I found it.
The orc sitting next to him is like,
For what purpose?
So that I can, like, fix my posture. Clearly, I was stumbling with this dagger. I'm very small, as you can see. This dagger is not exactly dagger size to a pixie.
You want him to hold the dagger so you can fix your posture. That's it?
Well, yeah.
How does that make any sense?
It doesn't have to make sense. I wasn't asking you.
I am suspicious.
roll a persuasion or deception, however you want to do it.
I'm gonna do deception.
Okay.
Yeah, 15.
15? Okay. And the big ogre's like,
That's okay. Don't worry about it, honey.
he says, talking to the orc. And he stretches out his big hand.
Toss the dagger in. There's obviously some other reason, but I will play along for now.
So Lynn, like, hefts it up and, like, sticks it on his finger.
The dagger says,
This is not the blood you require to pass.
All right. She, like, grabs it back. Okay, thanks. Bye. Starts walking away.
Nice to meet you.
Len gets back. It's like, all right, so I'm not very agile with the dagger, but it's not, he's not old enough.
So, is it worm time then?
I guess so.
As you guys are talking, you're suddenly interrupted by a sound echoing through the dungeon, starting as a low hum before expanding outward as if enveloping the air. And Kraggle says,
That's a warning from Chull. That means enemies have infiltrated the dungeon somehow.
and then the kobolds at the table just jump up and start like cheering and throw their beer glasses all over the place and scurry out of the room. The ogre and orc get up and do a large battle cry and storm away from the bar and just kind of position themselves at either side of the door to the break room. The dagger, you hear whisper a single word once again.
Awaken.
Maybe we kind of go, we follow to see maybe what the commotion is. I feel like curiosity would get the better.
Who do you want to follow? Like, where are you following?
We're gonna go out to where the sound of the where do the kobolds go?
Kobolds?
Maybe we follow the kobolds.
Lillith would just stick around and just kind of hang with Kraggle, be like, not my business. Y'all go without me.
Wazlo has come to trust in what Lynn is doing because he knows that she enjoys battling as much as he does.
Okay.
So he's just following along.
Well, if you're staying here, might as well have a drink, huh?
Kraggle slides you a drink, Lillith.
As Wazlo's leaving, he's like, "You can cover Wazlo's charge," and he pats Lillith on the shoulder as he runs off.
And I'll just, with my bosom out, is like, yes, I will be paying for this in my way.
Okay, sure. And he runs off.
Len was already out the door and did not see any of this happen.
Okay, so Len and Wazlo are leaving the relative safety of the break room. And they come out and they see a couple of the yeeks patrolling around the area. They're just kind of excitedly walking around some of the halls and stuff of the dungeon. Just kind of yipping as excitedly, scraping some of their weapons together, looking around here and there. You see two of them right away, just kind of patrolling around the area, kind of outside of the bar area and like the entrance to where the cells would be. There's another one that's guarding sort of the area where you would go off to see Torith the Mad. So those areas are semi-covered at the moment.
Hey, kobolds, anybody got any idea what's going on? What are we guarding?
One of the yeeks looks at you and excitedly goes,
All right, good information. I'm going to go find Troll.
Good talk.
Oh, Len is just kind of assuming that, like, they said Troll was the one who set the alarm. So
Troll?
she's... Troll?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's looking for the one
You
who
just keep calling him Troll?
Yeah.
You've met him how many times do you just keep calling him Troll?
I thought it was Troll.
It's Chull. He's always been Chull.
Is he a troll?
No.
Oh.
He's a hobgoblin.
Oh.
Named Chull. Oh,
that
that
name
poor
is very
man.
misleading.
That poor hobgoblin. Oh.
She goes to find the hobgoblin.
Oh, poor Chull. He would be so sad to hear the fly talk about him as such.
Well, maybe if he stopped calling her a fly,
Okay.
Len would learn his name.
All right. Well, you guys are walking along. You see two of the other yeeks, the kobolds. They're just kind of like between the area outside of like conference room C, passing by Boffal's office, and you're heading into the main entrance. And before you get there, you see a very injured Chull leaning against one of the pillars in the main entrance. He's bleeding from several wounds in his body, and he's got a very large gash on the side of his head that he's kind of covering with his hands. His axe is kind of like he's leaning, like using it to like prop himself up a little bit.
Oh, the we is here. Some of the we. You hear Troll's message. You get help for Troll.
Chull, Waslow's acquaintance. What's wrong?
Troll was guarding entrance, very vigilant like, and Troll heard noises. Went to investigate. Heard noise then behind. Scared Troll. I mean, not scared. Troll not scared. You scared. Something stabbed Troll many time in back. Near kidney? What is kidney?
Do you have a kidney?
Troll not know this. Something bop Troll on back of head. Troll bleed. Troll go sleepy sleep. Troll wake up. Blow horn. Not sure how long Troll been sleepy sleep.
You didn't see anything?
Troll unsure what is in dungeon, but something in dungeon.
Who's guarding the entrance now?
Very good questions, this.
All right, so something hit you and we don't know. Somebody attacked you. Huh. I wonder if this is related to our super secret mission.
Troll had hurt. Anyone have Vicodin?
I've never heard of that.
Fine.
What's your guys' passive perception?
13.
14.
On the other side of Chull, you see a little bit of footprints. You can get a sense that whoever attacked Chull, there's definitely more than one.
I would probably try survival. Mine's +2.
Yeah, mine's only +1, so I trust your survival skills. My
Whoever wants to do
investigation
that.
is -1, so I
Ooh.
imagine that won't come out well. But I'll try.
Okay.
Well, a 7.
A 7. Okay.
In looking at these footprints, Waslow has discerned that there are more than one footprint. That's all.
Thanks, Waslow. All right, now I'm going to
Okay.
see if I can track
do
it.
survival? Sure.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Not going to be much more helpful. 6.
6. You are not able to see where those footprints are leading, unfortunately.
Ibuprofen? Acetaminophen? Anything for Troll.
He's gone crazy. We need to put him down. Put him out of his misery.
Yeah, I don't know these. I don't know these words that you're speaking. I don't think I have anything that can help you.
Can I give him one of our potions?
If you want to, sure.
Give
was
him one
trying
of
not
your
to.
potions.
Sorry, I'll give him one of my potions.
I was
Let
gonna
me
say
see.
I was trying not to give a potion.
Yeah,
I have nothing. I have nothing against Joel. He's tried to help us.
Okay.
You won't even friend him.
Well, we're acquaintances. Acquaintances give each other potions.
So you're giving up a potion to Troll?
Well, I was trying to see how many we had. I don't know.
You have 3.
Oh God,
Your potion.
my one potion. Can I give him like a half potion?
No.
Damn.
You either give him a potion or you don't give him a potion.
Fine. I'll hold on.
Yeah, what would Waslow do?
Waslow.
WWW.
WWW.
Yeah, WWW.
Okay, here we go. So Waslow picks up just an empty flask that he has in his bottomless sack. What is it called? It's the bottomless sack for now.
The
Bag of holding.
bag of holding.
Yeah, bottomless sack I like. So we're gonna go. So he picks up just an empty flask that's in there, and he fills it with just some dirty liquid he finds around, and he hands it, and then he's like,
Joel, here. Waslow has the best secret potion that may look like muddy water, but is actually healing remedy.
and he gives it over. So what Waslow's trying to do is give him sort of a placebo effect, so that maybe he feels better.
All right. Let's do a
Can I deceive him or?
since you're going for I was going to do a nature check, but since you're going for a placebo effect. Yeah, let's go with that. Go ahead and roll that.
I was gonna say, or
Deception.
I was gonna say, does Waslow know what a placebo effect is?
All right, I got a 12 deception.
Okay. Chull drinks down the just the dirty water.
Ooh, Troll, think this may working. Troll feel little bit better.
It's all part of the process.
Troll appreciate this. Maybe warning on label in future. about side effects. Chull, think, remember, smell of human, elf, dwarf, halfling.
Well, which is it?
Did they have a ring with them?
Chull,
Chull makes the little peace sign with his hand.
one does not simply enter Te He Gre.
No. Chull sniffs the air once more and
All four.
I wonder if it was that Eladrin.
Chull know not this.
But you said that it was at the entrance that all this happened?
Chull correct. Fly correct. Chull correct fly. Yes.
I don't need correcting. See,
Yes.
this is why I don't remember your name.
What? Not remembered name?
Name what? Okay, let's go to the entrance.
you fly over to the entrance.
I do. I
About
fly
10
over to
feet.
the entrance. Oh, so can I do an is there anything there worth noting? Like, should I investigate?
If you want to do an investigation, yes, you can. Go ahead.
So, investigate +1. 11.
11. You find a piece of fabric. Somebody's cloth got snagged coming down the entrance, and a piece of their clothing got torn off. And that piece of clothing just happens to have the sigil marking them as a hero of the seminary.
Eladrin. Go back over to Wazlo. I think that Eladrin's here. When that Lillith popped his eye out.
Wazlo is just rubbing Chull's back a little bit, trying to add to that placebo effect.
There. Let it out. Let it out. Oh, that was disgusting. Okay, keep it coming.
All right, this is pleasant, but I'm going to see if I can find that. I'm going to go back and report to Lillith that the Eladrin is here.
Chull thinks really need Surgeon General warning on label of this substance in future.
Are you pregnant?
Sure. Are you coming with us or not, Chull?
Chull might as well. No more need guard door. Chull fail.
I wouldn't call it a failure.
So you guys gonna just go back to where Lilith is, or what's your plan?
That was Len's plan because she's like she knows.
Well, what's Wazlo's plan?
She knows we need backup.
Wazlo's sniffing. He's kind of subtly sniffing the vomit just to see what Chull last ate because he's hungry and he's curious.
The last thing Chull ate was well, here, do a perception roll for me.
9.
Caesar salad with grilled chicken, croutons, no tomatoes in that salad, no baby tomatoes because he's not a big fan of it. Shredded Parmesan cheese, extra black pepper.
That was very specific for a 9. I can't
I was
imagine.
going to say that was very specific.
Either that, or I'm just completely making it up in my head.
Yeah, that might be what's happening.
Maybe I'm just craving those salads for some reason.
You're just like, man, I really want one of those right now.
With that good anchovies and the dressing, Caesar.
And you're fairly sure it's from Red Lobster. You're like almost certain.
Those biscuits.
You're craving a biscuit. You're craving a cheddar bay biscuit right now.
Yummy biscuits.
Smells like crimson crab or some sort of colored crustacean.
All right, bottomless shrimp.
So on our way back, then she kind of like as we're heading back to Lillith, she looks into Boffal's office.
Okay. So Weslo, are you gonna go with Lynn, or what's your plan?
Yeah, he'll just follow her, peeking in to see. But he's always like behind her since he's a squishy boy and he knows it.
Okay. And then the injured and also now vomiting Chull is coming with you.
Okay, he's behind Chull also then.
Oh my goodness.
Chull's a meat shield.
That much is true. So Lynn, you peek into Boffal's office, and as you're looking around, you see him like kind of up on the wall, like clinging to it like a tree frog. And he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's there? Who's there? Wait, Ladin? Ladin, is that
that you in there? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness somebody's here. Is it all clear? Are the heroes defeated?
Well, I'm happy to hear that my little pixie self is a comfort to you, to protect you. No, they're probably still here, so no, they're not gone.
Oh, that's not good.
What did you see?
Wazlo will be honest with you, Boffal. We've seen no one and done nothing.
I mean, we do pay you to do things. Could you maybe take care of that for us? That would be fantastic. You know, maybe we could probably throw you some extra, sides from the treasury if you could please take care of this pest problem for us. That would be fantastic.
As an added bonus, could you please throw in a red lobster of some sort?
A red lobster? I mean, I don't know that we have those around here, but...
You've heard Wazlo's demands.
Yeah, gift card.
What is a gift card?
Figure it out.
You're making an awful lot of demands here, but you know what?
You're sitting here hiding in your office.
Technically, I'm not sitting. Technically, I am up on the wall.
Well, you're not moving.
Perched, I think, might be the best term.
In fear.
It would be fear, as you can see from the pee running down the wall here.
Ew.
So that is correct. But bullywugs, we scare easily, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I shouldn't have to explain myself.
Coward. Wazlo says that as he's like peeking from behind Chull, and then goes back into hiding.
Did you see the elf?
There's an elf? Oh boy. I heard 4 distinct voices, and I heard them snatch up a couple of our goblins, and I scurried up my wall, but that's as much as I heard. I did hear some screaming down by R&D and some fighting, so that doesn't bode very well, but that's as much as I know.
Oh, Sethrax. Okay, well then we're gonna go. We're leaving.
Okay. Good luck, everybody. I'll be here, holding down the fort, as they say.
Yeah, just don't pee yourself again.
When this is all over, feel free to bring me a towel.
Nope.
And do not forget the colored crustacean Wazlo has requested.
And the gift card. I want my biscuits.
Wazlo does the thing where he points at his eyes and then points at Boffal.
I'll do my best.
Len's original plan was to go tell Lillith that the Eladrin is here, but now she's actually slightly torn in a strangely out-of-character moment for her because she hears about R&D and wonders if Sethrax is okay. She doesn't like that. She's wondering whether Sethrax is okay, but it's still in her mind.
Okay. Before we move on with that, I do want to go and head back over to the break room so we can just check on Lillith and see what she's up to. Because she's hanging out there with Kraggle, and we got Vulgrim and Jopp down there. And Lilith's just been kind of hanging out, having a drink.
I have been flirting with Kraggle in order to pay our tab in sexual favors so that we can always have a free tab anytime we come in.
All right, well let's try this. What's your line that you've tried to use on Kraggle?
Have you ever been wrapped up by an 8-foot tall goddess?
Well, can't say that I've had, or I've done that. I feel like, seeing how I'm a stone gargoyle, that's somehow been granted life, that, if such a thing were to happen, that I might crack. And, doesn't sound very fun, but, I don't know, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know, why do you ask?
I like to shed my skin and rub up all over your cracks.
Is that like a, dermatitis kind of thing? They probably make creams for that. I might have some stuff back here I could probably mix together, I'm sure, and maybe give you something to help your skin from falling off there. It might help you out. Is it because your skin gets dry, or what's going on there?
Yes. How would you like to lubricate me?
Well, I could maybe throw some mud water together, maybe put a few extra herbs or something in that. You might be able to just, rub some of that on yourself. I don't know. Maybe do it a couple times a week, and just see if that helps out your skin a little bit. But I mean, I ain't no doctor. I'm just a humble, drink specialist over here. Mixologist is what some of the younger folk keep calling me. Never really heard that term much until, this past year. But I kind of like it.
They don't see the value of something rock hard. I would love a mud bath by you.
Yeah, sure. I got a couple extra barrels over here. I could probably just
Completely not getting it.
fill one of these things up and just, stick it to the side. Or, I might be able to get Jopp over there, that big fella, once this is all over, maybe carry one of those over to y'all's place or something. I think I heard you guys live in Nillard Tower. It's not too far from here.
You could fill me up anytime.
Oh, so you're wanting to drink something like a tonic or something? Well, I don't know if that's gonna
I'm
be
very
great for you.
thirsty.
Well, I can pour you another drink here. Hang on a second.
He pours you an ale, slides it over, and he's like,
Here you are. I don't know that that's going to help your skin. In fact, it might be a little dehydrating, to be honest. But, it is what it is. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. But.
So that's just been our continuous banter throughout.
It's just been a bunch of this, all back and forth the whole time. Yeah.
While war is raging on in the dungeon.
I have my priorities straight.
If you would peek over your shoulder, you would see that Vulgrim and Jopp, who are guarding the doorway, are just kind of like shaking their heads like, oh my God. We'll go back over to the others. So, Lynn, you said you're a little concerned about Sethrax now.
Yeah. She runs towards R&D.
Okay, Wazlo, are you going too, or?
Yeah, he'll follow along.
Yeah, let's go check this out. I think they said that there is some fighting. Maybe there's still some action left.
You turn down the hallway, you come across, there is definitely one dead lizard folk in the hallway of R&D. Chull immediately is just like,
Chull had enough action for today. Going to go back to Boffal's office and wait with Boffal.
So Chull pieces out.
Oh.
You find that this is actually Chaddix from R&D. He's slightly slumped towards a group of barrels and crates positioned along the wall on the right side. A knife wound to his hand and his throat slashed wide open. Very clean. And you can see that, blood is all over the place. He met a very messy end, for sure.
Eesh, that didn't end well. Whew. Len keeps going. Wazla, I'm assuming, follows.
Yeah, Wazlo's following along. He's just like, he's thinking to himself, though,
Wazlo wonders if lizard folk throats regenerate like their tails.
That's what's going on in his head.
I mean, that's a fair thought.
You stare at Wazlo stares at the body for a while and sees no throat regeneration occurring. Continue on a little bit. About 15 to 20 feet farther down, you see the body of Braddox slumped in the doorway of R&D, facing into the room away from the hallway. And you can see that he is also very dead. He's got like a clean slice to his left hamstring, but then some rougher stabs to his lower back, and his spine is severed.
Are there any sounds in the hallway, or is it like dead silent? Can we hear anything?
You can do a perception.
Okay. 8. I'm just stuck at rolling today.
Okay. You can hear just a little bit of something, like a little bit of whispering or something going on in actual R&D itself, which is the room to the right, in which his body is kind of slumped in the doorway.
She continues toward the sound.
So you want to head into the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carefully.
Wazlo peeks in the doorway.
Do you guys want to try to stealth, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll try to stealth.
Yeah.
Okay. Both of you can stealth. You can group it and see.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I got 18.
Okay. You both are able to stealth into the room. You get in there very quietly and are able to take a look around before anyone is able to attack, you see that the rest of R&D, as well as Bulgar, the dwarf from Financial, are all in there, weapons drawn, just kind of waiting. And Sethrax is in there along with the rest of R&D, and he's like, "Oh, it's you two. Holy shit. I thought we were going down big time. How's it going, guys?"
Clearly our stealth has failed.
Well, I mean, like, we didn't kill you, so, I mean, that's a good sign for you, right?
What happened in here?
Well, we heard some noises going on, and a couple of our guys went out to check it out. Heard lots of stabby sounds, and then they didn't quite make it back. He went down fighting right there in the doorway there, and then we saw something small go running off farther into the hallway somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is, but whatever it was, it's still there somewhere.
Wazlo has one potentially more important question. Do lizard folks' throats regenerate?
No, they don't. They just bleed, to be honest.
Lun is in the background just shaking her head.
Wazlo will keep that in the maybe pile.
So, like, are you guys here to rescue us, or like, what's the deal? Are you guys gonna kill whatever's in here, or what's going on?
Wait, there's something in R&D?
There's something. Who's asking right now? Is it Lynn asking, or is
it's me.
A player character asking me?
It's Rochelle.
Oh, Rochelle's asking.
I'm asking
I don't
the
know
DM.
who that is. Well, I don't. Well, Sethrax is talking. I don't know who DM is.
Sethrax, you are not the DM.
Who's DM? I've never met DM. Is he a new guy?
He's with Vicodin.
Oh, Vicodin's in here too. I haven't met Vicodin either.
So you guys have just been waiting here for something else to show up?
Yeah. It's called strategy. I mean, if we wait here in the door, we figured once the thing comes to the door, we all stab it.
Wait, so you weren't even fighting?
Well, no. We're R&D. We're not fighters.
Yeah, well, your lizard folk out there would say otherwise. She like.
Well, that's why they're dead. I mean,
she just flies out and starts. I'm gonna go find whatever it was that was being fought by people who actually fight.
Okay.
She's kind of mad at the fact that Sethrax. She was worried about him, but he was fine the whole time. I'll try perception.
Okay. What do you want to do? Or roll. What do you want to look for exactly?
I'll look for whatever, if there's a sign of wherever something went, so we know where something went.
Go ahead and roll.
14.
14. Okay. You can see that there were some bloody footprints left behind from the blood of that corpse right there, from that lizard folk, that go farther down the hallway, but then loop back and end up going up behind the barrels on that left side of the hallway. And that's where they stop.
She goes to investigate the barrels carefully.
Okay.
Wazlo comes out to see what she's up to.
17.
Okay. You can see that between the cracks of the barrels, an eye in the shadows there, just barely catching a hint of light, so you know somebody is hiding behind those barrels.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Party in Peril Villains, a podcast produced by NerdSloth.com. If you had a good time, please just do us one little favor and share this episode, or clip your favorite parts of the episode and share that with any friends, family, or on social media. And don't forget that you can impact our players and give them an edge by giving us a rating on Apple Podcasts, which translates in-game as Peril Points, which they can use to purchase special items, including weapons or gadgets crafted by our NerdSloth Patreon supporters. Many of the sound effects heard in the show were licensed from Sword Coast Soundscapes, so please visit swordcoastsoundscapes.bandcamp.com to hear all of their amazing ambient and background audio productions. And also a huge thank you to Atlas Music for providing the villain's theme song, Drop the Beat, My Lord. You can find even more of his fantastic modern-day fantasy mixes on YouTube or Songtrader. Love y'all, and roll those 20s. Presented by NerdSloth.
A place for lazy nerds. If you like what you heard, consider donating at patreon.com/NerdSloth so we can continue bringing you quality shows. Be sure to also leave us a review and share your favorite episodes and clips on social media. If you're looking for more content, visit us at nerdsloth.com.